Scott, I love you, and I want you to come home. And I know that you're mad and confused, and I'm afraid that you're scared of all of this. Everyone is out looking for you, and we're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble, okay? If you're in a house and they come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops, reach out. Me and Dad will come get you, okay? I love you and I just want you to come home. I need you to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. I need you home. I just need you home, okay? And I love you so much, okay?
So imagine going missing, only 14, and the only photo given to police of you is a weird t-shirt. It has like a little sad face, crying type emoji, and words that say, "I'm a liar, I hurt my little brother, I cheat my something. I say something because I felt something being something." It's hard to read it all. That's the case of missing 14-year-old Scottie Dean Morris, missing out of Eaton, Indiana. He's a 14-year-old white male. He is 5 feet 4 inches tall, about 150 pounds, blue eyes, brown hair. He was last seen March 16th, 2023, late around 8:30 p.m. on East Indiana Avenue, wearing glasses, this horrible white t-shirt with black writing on the front, red and black shorts, and black shoes. Now it's pretty cold out. He's being called endangered or a dangerous situation because it's a little too cold to be running around in a t-shirt and just shorts. Scottie's mother, Felicia Morris, has spoken out, and already people think they're picking up weird things about her interviews. I'll play it a couple of times. The first one's kind of blurry. The second video gives a clearer vantage point so you can see her facial expressions.
Yeah, Matthew, we're in Eaton, Indiana. This is just north of Muncie. The search continues for 14-year-old Scottie Morris, missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his home. I'm going to introduce the police chief here, Jay Turner, who's also going to introduce the mother.
Thank you very much. This is Felicia Morris. She is Scottie Morris's mother. We've been working with Felicia for the last 3 days, and she's been very cooperative with our investigation. We had decided that she wanted to talk to Scottie personally, so that's why we're here.
Do I hold that?
No, you're okay. Go ahead.
Scott, I love you, and I want you to come home. And I know that you're mad and confused, and I'm afraid that you're scared of all of this. Everyone is out looking for you, and we're not trying to scare you. You're not in trouble, okay? If you're in a house and they come to you and you don't want to go out because it's the cops, reach out. Me and Dad will come get you, okay? I love you and I just want you to come home. I need you to know that you're safe. Please just call 911. Tell anyone. I need you home. I just need you home, okay? And I love you so much, okay?
Thank you. That is Felicia Morris, the mother of Scottie Morris, who has been missing since 8:30 on Thursday night when he left his house. Now, the concern is that Scottie was just wearing a white T-shirt and black and red shorts. And so it's obviously been very cold these last few days, and so there's great concern for where Scottie is. The search has continued for 4 days. There are some 90 volunteers out searching today, Matthew. We've been out with those crews as the search continues along the Mississinawa River here in Eaton. Again, we're just north of Muncie in Eaton, Indiana, a community of just 1,500 people looking for this 14-year-old who's missing, Scottie Morris.
All right, thanks, Rich. Our Rich and I live there in Eaton. You just heard right there from Scottie's mother. Very emotional statement from her. Thanks, Rich. We'll continue to keep you updated, and we are just praying that Scottie is found safe soon.
Perhaps she really is upset. You know, I hate to say that every person looks shady because sometimes people really are upset. They're missing their loved one. There's no foul play, so we can't assume everyone's shady, but she is getting a lot of comments online saying she's looking shady. Now, I tried to find verification that it was Scottie's mom and dad who made him wear that shirt, or did he write it out? Was he told what to write and then was he forced to wear it? According to the Indy Star, Morris had, quote, apparently been in conflict with adults at his home on Thursday. We can make the assumption his parents made him wear that shirt for punishment, but I don't know for sure. I couldn't find that for sure. People keep telling him, you're not in trouble. Scottie's relative, Mel Sharon Stevens, wrote on Facebook, Scottie, if you're out there, please come home. Me and Papa are very worried about you. We love you and miss you very much. You're not in trouble, Dean. Dean is his middle name. You're not in trouble, Dean, I promise. Whatever you're upset about, we can work through it. We're here for you, Scottie. Always love Mama. I'll assume that's his grandma. And someone posted under her post from the Delaware County, I assume Indiana, police scanner, possible sighting of the missing juvenile Scottie in Albany on a blue mountain bike by the SAC. We don't know if this is true or not. Already, police are trying to tamp down rumors and everything. The Eaton, Indiana Police Department got some unfair backlash when they first posted that picture, that photo of Scottie with the t-shirt, and he looks really sad. It's just horrible. They said initially they were working on investigating the disappearance of Scottie Dean Morris. Last seen Thursday, March 16th, walking east on Indiana Avenue near Marfran Court in Eaton around 8:30 p.m. So Eaton, Indiana is about 75 miles northeast of Indianapolis. Now, police, again, they got a little backlash, but they came back defending themselves. That was the only photo they were initially given of Scottie. That's what they posted. They went ahead and cropped the photo so that you could just see Scottie's face now without the t-shirt. But I'm grateful they posted that photo. They said they posted it for investigation reasons. They wanted to get the news out immediately about Scottie being missing. And again, it was the only photo they were provided. They ended up cropping it, but it did make Scottie's case go viral. You don't often see photos of missing children with horrible punishment type t-shirt, degrading themselves or berating themselves or whoever wrote that on there. We don't know the background or the history or anything that's going on there. Besides the mom, Felicia, speaking out now, the 5th day that he's missing. Today is Monday, March 20th. We didn't see the dad. We heard her reference the dad, like me and dad can come pick you up, what have you. We didn't see the dad anywhere near her that I could find. He didn't speak out that I could find. There was also a video from Deputy Chief Chris Liggett, and he's addressing the search and investigation into missing Scottie Morris. He wants to clear up rumors. He said there's no crime scene, nothing's being taped off. And he talked about Scottie's haircut. Some people thought Scottie had been punished also and received a really low buzz cut. Chief Liggett said that Scottie's haircut had been done based on Scottie's request days prior to him going missing.
Hello, my name is Chris Liggett. I'm Deputy Police Chief with the Eaton, Indiana Police Department. We're doing this live video to put out or to squash some rumors that we're hearing. At this time, there's no crime scene. There's nothing being taped off for part of this investigation. The haircut itself that people are talking about had been done prior. That was done prior due to Scottie's request at a hair salon. That was not done the night of. That was done days prior. There is a multi-agency involvement, local law enforcement, state law enforcement, volunteer fire departments, surrounding counties, our county. We're all working together. Several volunteers, hundreds of people have come out to help us. Family, friends, other public safety agencies have come out to assist us. Businesses have donated things, flashlights, food, and it's greatly appreciated. But we wanted to squash these rumors that we're hearing on social media. We want Scottie home safe. As of right now, the search will be coming to a close, and we're going to suspend that at sundown today. And then we are going to have a multi-agency meeting tomorrow for public safety, and we will go from there to see what else we need to do. At this time, we just ask if anybody knows where Scottie is at, you please reach out to us. We want to get him here safe and to try to help him in whatever he needs in the family. There have been several interviews done, polygraphs have been conducted. At this time, we're still looking at other avenues, and we have no new leads, no new information. We're kind of at a standstill right now. So anything that you guys may know that can help bring Scottie home or to us, that would be greatly appreciated. So thank you. That's it. I don't know.
So this is the most recent info. Hopefully he can be found. Maybe it really is him. I hope he just got upset with his punishment or what have you. I mean, he lives really close to rivers and waters, only like 500 feet away or what have you. But hopefully he hasn't harmed himself or anything. Hopefully he is hiding out with a friend or somewhere or someone, and hopefully he can just go to police. If he doesn't feel safe going home, Scottie can call 911 himself or find, some trusted person if he doesn't want to go home. The police chief, Jay Turner, I think he's saying he doesn't know where else to look. They've done all these heat signature searches. They talked about conducting several interviews and polygraph tests. Scottie is being called a very nice young man, and police have had no prior dealings with him. According to Heavy, when asked whether the parents were suspects, Eaton Police Chief Jay Turner said, quote, "We've done polygraph tests and we're looking elsewhere." So I don't know if that means maybe the parents passed those polygraph tests. In the meantime, if you've been following all the other cases that are starting this week or have begun or what have you, you can go over to my community page and maybe put your vote in for what you want to see the most. I asked people the court trial you want to see covered the most is, so number one, the least amount people want to see, which is fine because Court TV is already covering it, the case of Gwyneth Paltrow and the skiing accident. That starts Tuesday, March 21st. I plan to watch it if I can. If you look at Court TV's YouTube, you can follow along. Perhaps I'll summarize that case in a future video. Number two, the California City Boys, Orrin and Orson West. The California City Boys. That case is frustrating because it started today, and I linked to the YouTuber named AV News, and they were actually in the courtroom. They can't stream live. They're not allowed to record. It gets frustrating. It was supposed to be on KGET. Opening and closing statements, I believe, will be televised, perhaps on KGET. So check them and check AV News for updates. We're supposed to be able to hear the audio on the Kern County website. I didn't hear any audio today. I checked Department 4. That is what gets frustrating with these cases when you're trying to follow them, give correct updates, and things don't work as you expect. Your top choice out of 1,100 people who have voted thus far, the top choice is coverage of the Letitia Stauch case. So I just finished listening. Today was the first day. Jury selection, really long, kind of a snoozer. The next 2 weeks will be jury selection. The one thing we learned, which I don't think I knew before, was that Gannon had suffered a burn on Sunday, January 26, 2020. That is what the prosecuting attorney said today in court. So expect to learn a lot more about Gannon's case, but probably not until April 3rd will evidence be presented and it gets into the true start of the trial. They'll have to go through voir dire and keep going through all these jurors and all these potential jurors over the next couple of weeks. Coming in right after Letitia Stauch, most people want to see Lori Vallow. 33% of you want to see coverage of the Lori Vallow trial, the Doomsday Mom. I'm hoping to find as much info from those who are actually in the courtroom. You know, I do this trick. There's these things you can use to search Twitter and just gather together a bunch of tweets and try and figure out what's really happening, and maybe I'll do a culmination video that way as much as possible. It won't be necessarily as complete as coverage as the Letitia Stauch trial, because at least, thank God for Judge Gregory Warner, he lets us videotape and rebroadcast Letitia's trial. So we know what's going on there. We'll be able to see it. We couldn't see it today because we're not supposed to display jurors' faces, but once we get into the trial, we'll be able to see visuals. But Lori Vallow's case, unfortunately, we won't. The judge actually allowed a court artist to draw renderings, and that's about it. I don't even think we'll get audio streamed. So the part that really angers me and pisses me off about those type of trials is you can't hear it for yourself, you can't see it for yourself, you can't pick up on every little nuance of how a person said something. Even if you do pay for court transcripts to get them, you still don't know how a person said it. It's not like watching the Murdaugh trial where you can see every little thing and hear every little thing. So April 3rd is when it gets down to the meat of the start of her trial. Until then, I will try and do as many updates as I can. But thankfully, most of you want to see Letitia Stauch's trial because of this group, besides Gwyneth Paltrow. Those are the only two that are going to be televised. Letitia Stauch and Gwyneth Paltrow. Pretty much it. Cal City Boys, Orrin and Orson West, or Classic and Sincere, as their bio mom named them, hopefully we'll at least get audio, but again, I'm not allowed to rebroadcast it unless the judge puts through a special order. And Lori Vallow will have to wait for those renderings and see what reporters report about that case. 1 Peter 2:2-3. Like newborn babies, crave pure spiritual milk, so that by it you may grow up in your salvation, now that you have tasted that the Lord is good. Thanks for watching.